Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all our participants. We are thrilled to have you here for this Skillveda workshop. At Skillveda, our mission is to empower your growth through accessible, high quality learning experiences, from short term courses to hand on training sessions. Today, we are focusing on your success. We will be sharing smart preparation strategies to help you approach your science board exam with clarity and confidence. We are incredibly fortunate to be joined by Ms. Tulsi Kumar, an award winning principal and expert education consultant. With more than 20 years of experience in the field, Ms. Tulsi is a veteran mentor who has transformed the academic journeys of thousands of students. We look forward to the wealth of knowledge and practical wisdom she will be sharing with us today. Welcome, Ms. Tulsi.
Thank you so much, madam. And thanks to Skillveda for conducting this type of webinar, which is really very important for the students at that moment, where they are very confused how to score the marks, how to write in the exam and all. So this type of approach is very good to really help the parent also sometimes, because parents also are these days very confused how to help the child at home. So
Yes.
in this session, I will just try to just help them how to write in the science exam so that they have to score the full marks. Whether the child is in 10th class, 11th class, 12th class, 9th class, any class, the pattern of the examination is the same, how they have to write down. So without wasting the time, I'll just start this session. So I hope, so today in this session, first of all, the students will understand that case how to study NCRT smartly for the board exam, because NCRT is not only the book, it's a directly indication from the CBSE that this is what the tool which you have to use. But how to use that smartly, that we have to understand. And how to improve the writing skill as per the CBSE pattern. So when I'm talking about how to write properly means you know the answer, what to write. But maximum of the students, they don't know how to write properly. And because of that only, they are not scoring the full marks. And the very important thing is build confidence in diagram, numericals, and keywords, which is very important in the science. Because science, when we ask about 4 marks, 5 marks, there are the certain pattern which anyone has to understand how to write down. Okay, so this is what today they will understand how to go ahead with that. So I hope that if the students have joined here and the parents have joined here, please make a note of this session, as it will help your child to score the full marks. So it will be good if you are noting down everything. So coming to the biology, if we go, so what are the very important thing, the biology, where if any questions come competency based or the long question answers, the what are things has to be added and which part the child has to practice more. So obviously that is a diagram and word boosters. The one I'm talking about, the one word booster, it's nothing, it is called keywords. So any questions come, that question itself will have lot of words to present that answer. So like suppose with this photo, if we see that, if I'll ask what are the what is a one word booster, so obviously we could see that with that key COT too. So this type of things the child has to understand in science, how to practice the keywords, and for every key topic we'll have lot of word boosters, so that they have to collect it as much as to present in their exam. So here, if we will go ahead with that, you all could see, especially in bio, when we talk about the bio, the visual learning is a very important thing which will make the child to score the full marks. Like supposed to be there is a diagram. They may write down the diagram properly, make the diagram properly, but they don't label accurate. So it's very important to label accurate. And the very important is just be in the science especially, we should not drag the answer. Instead of dragging, what we have to do, we have to be very precise with the keywords. Instead of writing a paragraph, we have to make it very point wise and very clear, so that what will happen, the examiner who is checking your paper will understand you are very specific with those keywords instead of writing in that big paragraph not at all needed in the science. Especially science needs your diagram, flow chart, definition, and the example with the real life application. When we go with a bio, and the bio, if you have to score the full marks, so obviously it's very important for you to go with as much as visual learning, and that only the visual learning has to be shown on the paper. तो ये एक बायो का होता है जो हमको समझना है. So if you go with the official syllabus of CBSE, which they have uploaded and all, so these are the very high like weightage topic which we are aware about that. Someone can unmute, please. So it's very important for you to know that life process, heredity, which are the high weightage chapter, because the high weightage chapter has to be completed first. Because your 60 to 70% of the portion will come from the high weightage only. So did you practice for the high weightage properly? And what type of practice you have done from the high weightage? It means those key topic from where the question every year comes. So that practice a child has to do for must. So these are the area which we have to see that which is very important for us. Okay, so this you people can make a note of all these things, like this by the CBC only, this blueprint of heritage. Just I feel that it is visible. Just you people can 1 minute of pause I'll take, so that you people can just make a note of that. So these are the high weightage. You could see that how and which area we have to focus when it comes to the life process. So what you need to understand that with that kid, obviously the diagrams are very important, and more than diagram, that accuracy in the label means every chapter. If you see the marking scheme which has been uploaded by the CBSE, they are very clear with that from which chapter, which topic, and in that topic also which area you have to focus. So this is what the mistake the generally students and most of the teachers they does that they don't guide the child कि from every chapter which are the area and which are the high weightage topic where they have to focus. So this, if you have the table and you have figure out from like 12th class or 10th class board examination, you will see that these are the very important chapters from where most of the questions goes around. So I hope that you all have understood what I wanted to tell to you all. See, if you see that 9th, 10th, 12th, this pattern are somehow connected, interconnected. This is what we call breadth and balance. Means that 9th class से लेके 12th class तक का जो syllabus है वो interconnected है. You cannot deny it. And coming to the social and science, we should must understand that every chapter is connected with your future study also. So in that also, like life process, when we talk about that, what are the high weightage topic and chapter, and in that also how you have to study. So life process when it comes, they may ask frequently. You will see that PYQ sample paper में जब हम देखते हैं तो हमको क्या दिखता है, frequently they have asked diagram definition questions more from these chapters. So that's the reason, if you are very intellectual, so what you need to do you need to keep ready with your short notes where that diagram definition इन सबको हमको रख लेना है. So this sample important questions, one word answer, you have to just make a special note so that before the exam you should not do the mistake in this pattern. क्योंकि देखिए कोई भी क्वेश्चन जब पूछा जाता है तो उसके पीछे जो एग्जामिनर होता है, they will be searching for the right keyword answer. The right keyword answer, how you will get it when you do this practice properly. So पूरा book पढ़ने के जगह में you have to, instead of just going with the entire syllabus, entire chapter, first be mastered in this topic of every chapter. So these are the main key, like suppose heredity and evolution, if we take that, in that you have to practice what? Heredity terms. Okay, the diagram of the evolution, then these are the things which you people have to keep in your mind. And when we talk about the one word proper your labeling, which you have to keep in your short notes and all, what type of questions which can be connected with this. So these are the very important thing which you have to figure out with the sample paper and PYQ. इसीलिए sample paper and PYQ is why so important, because that give you the hint फ्रॉम वेयर द क्वेश्चंस कम्स। तो ये एक रिफ्लेक्शन होता है जो हमको समझना है। तो कॉमनली फ्रॉम द बायोलॉजी इफ यू सी द सीबीएसई के पैटर्न को, पीवाईक्यू एंड सैम्पल पेपर को, तो दीज आर द फ्रीक्वेंटली क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड। ये क्वेश्चन जनरली हर साल आते हैं कहीं ना कहीं, whether the 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks, but it comes. So it means what? At least 20 to 30% we know which questions comes. So at least in this question you people have to very master and you people have to practice so well, so that if this comes, so at least 30 to 40% तो easy for you to score the full marks. गॉट इट? क्योंकि हमको पता है कि क्वेश्चन पूछे क्या जाते हैं। फ्रिक्वेंटली का आस्क क्वेश्चन मतलब क्या हुआ? एवरी ईयर इट कम्स बिकॉज दीज आर द कोर क्वेश्चंस एंड कोर topics of the science of 10th and 12th. So it means what? You people have to practice at any cost of these questions without any fail. और उसको अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस कर लेना, तो ऑब्वियसली आपको इतने मार्क्स तो फुल आने ही हैं। बट हियर ओनली द नेग्लिजेंस हैपेंस। कहीं ना कहीं गाइडेंस नहीं होता है, कहीं ना कहीं हमको पैटर्न नहीं पता है कि कैसे लिखा जाता है। अब यहाँ पे आया स्टेप फॉर द स्मार्ट स्टडी
मैम
स्ट्रेटेजी फॉर द बायोलॉजी। स्टडी स्मार्ट कैसे करना है?
Sakshi, you
फर्स्ट,
want to ask something? Will
मैम फॉर
yeah,
द पीरियड
we will take questions in the last. Otherwise, the flow will break. Na? Yeah, Tulsi ji, is it fine?
yes.
Yeah. Okay,
I
fine.
think
Okay.
she wanted to see the previous slide, I guess, correct?
There is a. I think her voice is breaking down. That's why I can't listen.
So see here is a very
Yes.
important for you. This 20 is a second. Okay, don't go with this. It means you all have to understand this pattern is very important. This is a second number. Okay, don't go with this. It's only two. Hmm. So these are the 5 steps. The first thing, if you have to understand about science, and when I'm talking about the bio, so what you people have to do, the first thing is decode NCERT line by line. क्योंकि देखो सारे की टर्म्स एंड ऑल द इम्पॉर्टेंट डेफिनेशन यू शुड ओनली राइट फ्रॉम द एनसीईआरटी, नो अदर रेफरेंस बुक. Always I used to say, please follow this strictly. If you write your own definition and you have taken the definition from some expert book and all, no, not at all. CBC is not going to accept that. So better you just go with especially two things I'm talking, key terms and definition. Second thing is what? You shouldn't memorize. Science is not about the memorize. Science is all about the visualization. So it means what? You have to must practice the diagram, लेवल को ठीक से याद रखो, और जितना आपका आंसर, स्पेशली व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द 4 marks and 5 marks, it's visible. How did you understand properly? It's good. The third step to study smart in the bio, what you people have to do, one word drill card. Means what? Every topic, like suppose these are the topics. Did you make any your biology terms? Like suppose these are the term keywords. ATP. What is ATP? Osmosis. What is osmosis? Gene. What is that gene? So that proper meaning is there with you all. If not, then what you people are doing? So that is what, हम जब नोट्स बनाते हैं तो नोट्स का मतलब क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं होता है। नोट्स का मतलब होता है इंपॉर्टेंट चीजों को बनाना। उसमें आता है डायग्राम साइंस में, योर keywords collections, and what is the meaning of those keywords, because you need to, you don't know how the question is going to come. And lot, if this year we know that around 40 to 50% is very tough questions. So for how you will attempt those tough questions when you don't have those proper I used to say that word drill cards, means lot of keywords collection you should have. So that's very important. Then the fourth step is solve the sample paper. लास्ट 3 years के सैम्पल पेपर और 5 years के एटलीस्ट PYQ you people have to must to solve, so that you will understand how the exam will be and from where the important questions come. And after that, your revision. And revision means what? At least every day, one A4 sheet per chapter with the flow diagram. मतलब हर chapter, every chapter you should have only 1 page of flow. That's it, not more than that. इतना बड़ा बड़ा हमको नहीं रखना है, so that it is easy for you to practice. So this is what which every child has to understand that how to do that. अगर हम नहीं कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं कि why we are not understanding to what the CBC has asked us कि you have to become what smart to study. डोंट डू द हार्ड स्टडी. ओके, तो बच्चे अक्सर गलती क्या करते हैं, ज्यादा पढ़ रहे हैं. ज्यादा पढ़ने का जरूरत नहीं है, फोकस होके पढ़िए क्या पढ़ना है. So these are the level 1, level 2, level 3. So it means supposed to be you have started with the life process. The topic is, the chapter name is life process. So what you people have to do, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. So first what you have to do it, revise definition. ठीक है, वन वर्ड आंसर. उसके बाद लाइफ प्रोसेस का क्या करना है, 30 minutes of solve PYQ and level the diagram. Then last 15 minutes what you have to do, write long answer in one word. So this is what the pattern you people have to follow. But what we people are doing, one chapter, whole day you people are reading the NCRT book, and you will after 1 month you will think that I will go for PYQ solving, sample paper solving. This is wrong pattern at all. Always I used to guide to the students, the day you have opened the NCRT book, you divide in a such a way कि reading also should happen, recall also should happen, your solving the PYQ, everything should happen on that time only. So this is very important for every one of us to understand. So ये एक pattern है जिसको आप देखो, here that this is the last year of one of the topper paper is here. You people have to see that कि if you are writing in your board exam, what that pattern you have to follow. First, underline. बार बार मैं बोलते अंडरलाइन करना बहुत जरूरी है. Underline the scientific term, then write keywords in sequence. You should maintain that keywords in the same, completely in a bulletin points. Okay. Then supposed to be, अगर 4 marks के questions पूछे गए हैं, so you will be allotted for the one keywords. Okay, like 1.1 marks, like that way. Okay, like suppose I have given the example here, pollination. Okay, so it means the examiner will understand you are aware about that answer with the keywords. तो यहाँ पे ये चीज बहुत जरूरी है कि you have to focus on what your pattern, how to write. The first is what topic has to be highlighted, diagram should be properly labeled. Could you see here the diagram how so perfectly the child has drawn? And after that you could just see that how the labeling has been done. बहुत नीट है, क्लियर है. तो इससे क्या होगा, एग्जामिनर ऑब्वियसली द एग्जामिनर विल बी इम्प्रेस एंड हैज टू गिव द फुल मार्क्स फॉर दैट. So this you people have to do. And end of the exam, you have to see that whether you have given at least 10 to 15 minutes time to yourself to check whether did you write all or not. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है समझना. तो यहाँ पे जो है इससे हमको क्या समझ में आता है, बायो, वी आर टॉकिंग ओनली बायो हियर. ओके. So first of all, when your exams start, so how you have to start? Take at least 10 to 15 minutes for the reading time for the entire paper, question paper. Then what you have to do, you have to focus on which is a very easy one, which you have to first write down. So when you are starting also any paper, go with that question where you know the pattern, how to fast you can complete that. जैसे 4 marks का कोई क्वेश्चन पूछा गया, 5 marks का, so you are feeling like that the 5 marks is more easy for you because you know the pattern properly. Write down first that only, so that impression will be very good. And attempt the short diagram question first, so that you will maintain the speed in the exam. ठीक है, ये बहुत जरूरी है क्योंकि डायग्राम में हमको टाइम लगता है बनाने के लिए, करेक्ट और नॉट. बट मेनी ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स विल डू व्हाट, ओके डायग्राम आई नो, आई विल डू लास्ट. नो नो, डोंट डू दैट. बिकॉज डायग्राम लास्ट में करेंगे तो लेबलिंग ठीक से नहीं कर पाओगे. तो इसीलिए जो क्वेश्चंस को ध्यान से पढ़ना है कि विच क्वेश्चन विल टेक मोर time and easy for you. First you attempt that. Okay. And these are the some technique which you people have to follow properly. So use clear heading. Heading के बाद process means the body, then the reason means what, example you can put, diagram you can, result means conclusion of the answer. So ये सब चीजों को हमको ध्यान में देना है. तो if you see here, the focus study sprint approach, so two dedicated biology block plus micro recall block. What is the meaning of that? It means you need to every day. It's supposed to be today. Every day, can you read all subjects? No, not at all. So when you are designing your timetable for these 30 to 40 days, you have to properly plan that at least I need to dedicate 2 blocks. And recall means what? Revision. When you are doing, which day you have block for the revision, which day you have block for the practice. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. तो विजुअल प्रैक्टिस इन द ब्लॉक वन, लाइक सपोज टू बी आई हैव डिवाइडेड फॉर द 2 ब्लॉक, यानी कि मंडे आई एम गोइंग विथ first block of the biology and Thursday second block. So when I'm going with practice of visual practice, so what I will be doing, terminology in the block 2 I will see. So like that way you have to just cover all the part so that you should not forget it. So ये बहुत important है कैसे हमको हमारा focus study timetable बनाना है, because now you don't have the time. In these 40 days you have to complete all the subjects, and especially coming to the biology, obviously high weightage subject compared to physics and chemistry, so you need to give the extra time. And step wise method for the diagram में हम बहुत गलती क्या करते हैं, हम step नहीं follow करते. ड्रॉ करो, लेबल करो, फिर डिफाइन करो, then check and revise. This you people have to must do that so that you should not do the mistake. Okay. सो ये इस तरीके से हमको मैं जो बता रही थी, वन वर्ड पावर पैक. सो लाइक दिस वे यू पीपल हैव टू मेक इट रेडी. सो इससे क्या होगा, you won't do the mistake in the exam. It's supposed to be the 1 marks of MCQ has been asked. Definite full form of ATP. You should know that the meaning of ATP. You should know that. Got it here? So इसके meaning को filter करके रख लो, and so that any questions comes, at least you will be knowing the meaning of that, and you can just go around if the questions comes competency based. Okay, and this type of chart you have to keep with you. Okay, so every chapter, correct, these are called keywords. Okay, keywords, power back pack words, and the meaning, and you need to keep all this collection with the meanings. It's very important. Okay, mistake what you have to avoid, always remember that ignoring the NCRT line by line content. You should must focus on 90% of the CBSE biology. I'm talking question comes directly from the NCRT. Competency based they will make, no doubt they will choose the question and all, because they will add might be some situation case based study questions when they'll keep. So obviously real life application they will be mentioning, but from where these questions are coming, directly or indirectly, it is from the CBSE only, NCRT book only. And the second thing is drawing diagram without label, wrong spelling. Many of the students will think that okay, we have drawn and spelling here and there. No, never ever. Your each spelling has to be checked. If you have not write properly, your label are wrong, you won't get the full marks in the diagram. Never skip the diagram in the long answer. You should must make diagram in the biology, especially in long answer. It's a demand of the question it will be, because 1 to 2 marks extra you can earn if you are making the diagram. And instead of writing a full paragraph, please write down in the keywords in the point. Be precise, go with the scientific terms only, okay? And leaving the scientific names and underline. It means what? When like supposed to be Homo sapien, it is a keyword. You need to underline that. So the examiner will understand you know the scientific terms of the bio. Okay. So this is very important for any one of you to focus on how to do that. Okay. So this was all about bio. Now coming to the chemistry. Chemistry is all about equation and theory. So here also the same thing. We will be understanding that in the chemistry, what are the steps which you have to follow, so that you will understand that how to attempt your or chemistry exam. Because bio, though we understood, it's all about the visual. But coming to the chemistry, what is more important for you? So here the chapters such as like chemical reaction, equation, acid, basis, and salt. So how you people have to prepare so that you should score the full marks. That's very, very important. So these are the chapters which are the high weightage chapters which you people should must know that. But from these chapters, what type of questions come? From which chapter reasoning and application comes? From which chapter the concept and diagram comes? From which chapter more like observation questions come? So that you all have to understand very well, because this, as per the marking scheme, CBC has already given that, but we have not aware about that. We are practicing all the chapters in the same way. That is what the mistake we do, which we have to avoid it. Okay. So if you see the official website, you will find out all these things, how they have given this as per the marking scheme. So you people could just have a glance of this, like 10th class, 12th class. Okay, these are the focus area chapter wise where you people have to focus in this. So it's very important for the child to understand. As in bio, we understood about one word power pack. Here it's what? Here the more and more you people have to focus in which area, like equation, theory, how you people have to practice. So ये समझना है हम लोगों को, बहुत important है, ठीक है? So chemistry में किस तरीके से practice होनी है, कैसे करना है, ये बहुत important है. So these are the high weightage chapters which we are must be, I think that so far the you people are aware about that. But did you practice for the high weightage topic also? So topic is more important than chapter. Every chapter will have the certain topic, which topic repeats every year. Okay. And you people have to must, especially when it comes to science and social, you should must prepare golden hour technique. It means what? 2 days in a week. At least you people have to give. Like supposed to be coming to the science, which day you have given for bio, chemistry, and physics. In a day, you cannot do three of that because three are the subjects. Chemistry is a subject, bio is a subject, and like physics is the subject. That's the reason MPC by PC will say that the reason is these are the subjects. So when you are practicing and when you have given the timetable also, at what time, what practices? Is the Tuesday 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. supposed to be? So it's very clear that what focus, a formula and concept. Okay, what I'm going to do in those focus time to revise the laws, modes, concept, definition. So you need to be very specific in which day, which date, what you are going to do. Got it? So these are the rule which you people have to keep. So see here. So in chemistry, I said there we have understood the bio mastery in the diagram, labeling, and one word terminology. Here it's what? It's all
Chemistry
about
model concept.
Rohit, can you mute yourself, please? Hmm. So here is very important for you to understand that chemistry is all about the equation. Okay, so that as much as you people have to keep ready the example sheet, equation sheet with you all, so that any MCQ comes also, you should be able to give the answer. So that's very, very important for you to just keep those equation sheet ready with you, so that every key topic should be ready if the any questions comes very tough for you. ओके, सो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें हैं कि थ्योरी हैक एंड आंसर राइटिंग टेक्निक केमिस्ट्री में कैसा होता है. सपोज टू बी द एनी क्वेश्चन हैज कम, सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू फर्स्ट, स्टार्ट विद द डेफिनेशन. If I'm talking 3, 4, 5 marks question, okay, so first should be what your definition or opening line, and after that, what it should be, next two lines should be explanation. That also in the point. Try to just only keep in the point. Then the third pattern should be what? Example and application. It has to be highlighted. And last line should be what? Last line should be sentence should be your how you have concluded with the statement. That's very important. Yes, in the chemistry also, if you keep, you have to keep the flow chart or the diagram to earn the extra marks. You should not leave any space when the question comes for the 4 marks and 5 marks. Where see, if you have written only definition and the answer, and you close, and you are thinking the 4 marks 5 marks examiner will give. Why the examiner will give you the full marks when better than you someone else has written? They have written the definition also, they have written all the for examples, and the explanation, the points, and last they have concluded properly, then flowchart added. You people only think that, but yes, it should be in the word limit, because if they have asked for the 120 word, it has to be closed in the 120 words only. You cannot go with the 220 words. But how are you writing, that matters. So that technique is very important for every one of you, how to follow that. Okay, it's all about the chemistry which you need to understand. Very important even for the chemistry also. Please solve the last year of 5 year of PYQ. जरूर solve करो. And last 3 years of sample paper. So these two area you should not skip any time. Okay, because if you are skipping, then we are doing the mistake. These are the blueprint based revision planner. You can make it like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. What you are doing? Week 1, suppose this is January. Obviously, you all have to complete by 31st of January entire all the subjects. So week 1, your focus should be what? In the biology, chemistry, and physics. One chapter. How you have to, like that way you have to plan and keep ready in front of you. Then only you can just understand that where are you lagging still. So ये बहुत important है, ठीक है? So अब चल जाएंगे हम physics में. So you have understood the bio. I spoke about what extra diagram labeling. But in physics, what you people have to do it equation flow chart that you people have to remember. Coming to the physics, you need to understand that around 30 to 33% overall science in 10th we have seen that it covers. Okay, the physics is about what? Problem solving. Physics and math, we know that how it's interconnected. Okay, so physics build the logic. So your what type of questions will come in the physics? If I'll ask, obviously more logical, more reason based. So assertion, reason, case based, this comes in the physics more. So here you cannot deny that might be the 2 marks, 3 marks, anywhere it can come. It's really, because physics is the subject never end, never end. Uh, every subject has an end, but physics is never ending. That's the reason scientists, now every time something is going on, lot of research going on. So you need to be very logical and lot of problem based questions, critical question is lying in the science compared to the bio, compared to the chemistry you will find in physics. So here you have to be very wise enough. So these are the
Uh,
chapter which,
Tulsi ji,
yeah, madam.
yeah, Mira, you raised your hand. Some question is there. Mira Jaiswal. Okay. Yeah, Tulsi ji, please.
Hmm.
We will take all the questions in the end of the webinar.
That's the reason I'm just trying to just
Yeah.
complete webinar this by 7:45 so that they can ask the question. See, this is very important for every one of you, every chapter. Blueprint, now please start. And blueprint doesn't mean that only marks. It's not about the marks. It's about that if the right reflection has been given 8 marks, for what type of question they will be asking. So it means light and reflection when we talk, it will be more diagram based, more short questions it will come. So when it comes to the suppose electricity, 10 marks, what type of it will be? More numericals and application based. Application based means what? The real life example, case based study questions. It will be more from here. When the chapter is the human eye and colorful world, 4 marks, reasoning. So this is what important for you to understand, not to see the marks how much. You need to understand what type of question type. तो अक्सर बच्चे गलती क्या कर देते हैं, हम लोग क्या सोचते हैं कि कौन कितने मार्क्स का है, बस हो गया, पढ़ लेंगे। वो नहीं, क्या पढ़ना है उस चैप्टर में, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है? सो दिस इज, यू कुड सी दैट द डायग्राम, इफ आई सी दैट विच आर द 2 chapters is more diagram based, where you have to practice. That is a light and reflection, and say, second one we could see the magnetic effects. So it's वे बहुत important है, ठीक है? So same 12th class का भी है, तो which you people have to understand that how from which chapter what comes. Okay, so there are the few sample I have kept it here. तो यहाँ पे देखो, जैसे फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल आई टोल्ड दैट 1 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन किस चैप्टर से ज्यादा पूछे जा रहे हैं, 3 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन कहाँ से पूछे जाएंगे, 4 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन कहाँ से पूछे जाएंगे. सो दे आर द मेनी chapters where you won't find that 5 or 4 marks question has asked also this year as per the sample paper, but students are doing so much of practice for the long question answers. It's good that you should know that, but you people need to reflect that from which chapter the long question answer has been asked in this year of the sample paper. If you see that heredity, light reflection, metal and non-metal, more bigger question has been asked. Okay, same way for we if we so these are the some little bit minute level which a student should know, and the teacher also should know how to guide the child and all, because if we are not doing, then somewhere we are going wrong. So these are the high weightage chapter from the PYQ and sample paper. And PYQ means I'm talking not about the chapter, it's all about the topic also. You have to understand that. Okay, 2022 after NEP 2020 and 2024, these are the most repeated questions has come from these key topics. So it means every year it comes. So when it every year comes, frequently they have asked, so you need to prepare very well these topics, as at least become very master in this topic. So if these questions comes, you people should be able, whether the competency base है, बहुत easy है, lower order है, higher order है, जैसा भी है, but it should be easy for you to attempt that. Okay, so that's very important for you. So again, this type of like, see, when I have shown you all physics, that time Tuesday and Thursday I have kept. Have you all seen that golden hour technique? So same way, it should not be clash. You cannot write like science practice on your study timetable. No, you need to be very specific which day, which time, which topic, which chapter, and what you are going to do. This is called micro level of timetable. So that's very important. If you have made it now, if not, then please just make it. So science, if we see that there are the three subjects, sub-subjects, physics, chemistry, and bio. Okay. So 2 days you have to give. Which time you have given, what the focus area, what is the duration of that, and what the task you are doing that. Obviously, when it's the physics, you have to revise the laws, you have to just understand with more concept, and you have to when which day you have given for solving the PYQ sample paper question, and that's very important for you to just make it. Okay, so obviously when we talk about the physics, what is more important? Numericals mastery. That's very, very important for every one of you to understand. कि bio demands is what, physics demands is what, and chemistry demand is what. So always start with the known and unknown list and formula to keep it ready. Then you remember that if you have written your answer, but you did not mention the unit properly, you will lose the half marks. Many of the students will complete, but they won't conclude properly. So that unit you have to must add, even the conclusion you have to give. And as much as you people have to understand the presentation, especially in the physics and chemistry, it should be more logical. You cannot cook with your own story, own words. No, not at all. In somehow in the bio, you can just narrate little bit in your own. But physics and chemistry, no, not at all. So as much as keep ready those numerical you have to master, and as much as theory also you have to कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा बहुत बाय हार्ट करना ही पड़ता है हमको. तो थ्योरी को मास्टर करने के लिए और आंसर प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए क्या करना है, व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, तो यूज की फ्रेसेस फ्रॉम NCRT definition. So when you are starting your answer in the physics, it should be taken from where? NCRT phrases only, no other. So mug up. You have to mug up all the definition. You don't have any choice and all. You should mug up all the definition, and after that, what you have to do it. If any questions comes when they where they have not asked any, suppose they did not ask the definition, but how you will start? The problem is how to start the answer. Might be you all face that problem only, how to start the answer. So that is starting of the answer, you have to keep those key phrases of that topic. So every key topic, as I said, that every chapter will have at least 3 to 4 key topics. Every key topic को start कैसे करना है, वो sentence को थोड़ा मगअप कर लेना है. तो sometimes it may be a definition, sometimes might be not a definition. You need to just open that answer properly. And then it's very important, some wherever it is needed, like draw the diagram, that time you have to keep. And it's very important, please write stepwise, because each step will be allotted with marks. Okay, so your step has to be logical and your step has to follow the step properly. Underline the laws and state final formula clearly. Many of you will just end the answer like that. No, you need to give the clarity to the examiner. Yeah, you had done and you are giving that hint. This is what the answer is. Okay. सो कभी भी एंड पे जब कर रहे हैं प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल देना है, ओके, यू शुड नॉट गिव द एग्जाम्पल बाय योर ओन विच यू फेल्ट, यू हैव टू गिव द प्रॉपर. ओके, so here, like we have right now hardly 4 weeks, so you make your proper golden hour slot, and in that also week 1 which chapter, week 2 which chapter, week 3 which chapter, week 4 what chapter, and then which are the focus area that you people have to just make a list of that. Okay, so which the common to every students, most of the students, why you are not scoring the full marks? The main reason is you are not understanding that you have skipped the units and science many times, writing derivation from memory without the logic. As I said that physics is very logical subject, so you need to go with the logic. Ignoring the diagram for 5 marks question anytime, any subject, when the 5 marks question has come, especially I'm talking about social and science, it must be added with a lot of visual thing. Like might be it's a flow chart, might be it's a diagram, and might be it's a like concept map. So that you people have to think that what has to be added. Focus on the concept, okay? Presentation. If we are not doing that, then obviously you cannot score the marks properly, okay? So take away from this session, you people have to understand, study the blueprint before you study. So as I have shown you all the blueprint, do you have those blueprint with you all? Okay, which chapter, which key topic are important, how much marks, and from that chapter also, how what will come, whether a diagram will come, short question will come, long question. So accordingly, you people have to plan. Then the golden hour. It means at least in a week, 2 focus day for that particular subject you have to focus. Are you PYQ or not? Sample paper weekly or not? That's very important. There is a mock test. Is very important. Every mock test. Please, if you are going for the tuition and all, ask your tuition teacher to keep the mock test. If the tuition teacher is not there for you, it's very good. You do at home only, take the some expert help, parents help, but mock test has to be so that you should see your speed कैसा जा रहा है, slow है कि time से जा रहा है कि नहीं. I have seen that many of the students will do the mistake. 5 marks के question up to 20 minutes they will take your time. How is possible? Think of that. If you have supposed to be five, at least five long question answers, it means you will take more than 1.5 hour for writing only 5 questions. What about the remaining 30 questions? How you will attempt? So this is the biggest mistake you people are doing that. So your speed has to be improved. To इसीलिए solve PYQ SAM paper in that limited time, you people have to keep the alarm and solve it. Then use high weightage topic. You पहले हाई वेटेज टॉपिक को खत्म करना है, उसके बाद कुछ और पढ़ना है. ठीक है, तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर एवरी वन ऑफ यू टू जस्ट फोकस इन दिस. ओके, So from my side, these are the things which I thought that you people should know. Any question, anything is there, I'm glad to listen.
Any questions from
Hey, ma'am
anyone?
and Twinkle ji, it was really a wonderful session which you have taken for the students for preparation of science board exams.
Thank you,
I
Hitesh ji.
personally, as a principal, I personally attended it, though I'm traveling to see how students are doing. Almost we clear the things in the school, but now you have given a brainstorming or a brainwash for them. So I would really appreciate Twinkle ji to taking for such a beautiful opportunity for students cleared, and really Tulsi ma'am, you have rocked and cleared the things very beautifully, very minutely observed. And thank you once again from entire Bloomingdale International School.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Dr. Hitesh. Thanks a lot for your kind words.
Yeah, teach students, if you have any doubts, be free to ask. The ma'am is here to guide you. Okay. So whatever
Yeah,
you
please
have, you can.
ask any question. Any query, any question?
Yes, ma'am. I have one question. Is it okay if I speak to you through mic, or
Yeah,
should I
please,
give you?
Mansvi, you can. Yeah, please.
Okay, ma'am. I had one doubt in which case-based questions are there, and they are for 3 markers, ma'am. Whereas case-based question which are for 4 marks in MCQ type, we can solve it very easily. But when it is in 3 question, where they are saying to us identify X, Y, or Z in chemistry, ma'am, it is quite difficult to actually understand from where this activity is coming from in the test book.
Beta, very good questions you have asked. First, from my side to all the students, because she has helped you all in that, especially physics, chemistry, and I'm talking about the physics, chemistry, math. Okay, I'm very specific with this three: physics, chemistry, and math. What you all have to do it, please download the competency based question which the CBC has uploaded. So if you will find in that why the CBC has designed that, they designed that so that every student, especially the case based study question or assertion reasoning, you people have to take the reference from that only, better. Okay, so just try to go with those question bank, and additional question bank also they have uploaded. So if you go with that, you will understand from where and how you have to do it, because the main reason of the CBC to design those CBQ book only to help the students from where to practice केस स्टडी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस। ओके, तो उसको कोशिश करो आप लोग, अभी टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास, 30 days है। सो माय रिक्वेस्ट स्पेशली फॉर द मैथ physics and chemistry, please go with competency based questions which has been uploaded by the CBSE. From there only you will get all the guidance.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Any no questions now? Are we done with the things? Thank you, Tulsi ji, once again for your dedication, guidance, and the efforts invested in helping students strengthen their preparation. I hope this will help the students a lot.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Thank you so much, madam.
And whatever is there, if you have any questions, you can send me in the group. I will help you to answer them, and we will be sharing the PPT in the group also. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thanks a lot, Tulsi ji.
Most welcome, madam. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, Soumya. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, actually, I had my pre-boards right now, so I wasn't able to attend these sessions until I only attended the first session, and then I've joined right now. So, could you please tell me how I can cover the stuff that I have missed?
Soumya, we will be sharing the PPT, the recording in the groups, so you can see there. Okay.
Yeah, I have joined the Drive link and I only found the recordings up until 20th December.
I will share you. I will share.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thanks a lot.